We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball.
Leading off tonight,
it's the home opener of this new season between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Duvall comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting third.
Stepping in, number 14. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is low, ball 1.
Boy, that's a great break.
1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And there's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Tommy Pham.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder Tommy Pham.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Gamble moving to his left. 1 out. Digging in, Roberto Perugini. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Roberto Perugini becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Machado now on 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Seared down the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Into the box,
16.
Ben Gamble. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Mike Zunino, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jed Jerko now. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting sixth.
Max Kepler,
Right
the next to grab a bat. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Crawford. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Byron Buxton, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Byron
hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Here's Elvis Andrus now, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a throw over to first. Another look to first. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. On the ground to third. And he's safe. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Striding in once again, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in to try it again, number 14. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and two away following the RBI ground ball. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with two away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Paul Goldschmidt. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
He certainly hasn't been the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Adam Duvall.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gamble on the move. One down. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute retired 7 straight, and mechanically he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into second. Throw won't get him. Now to the plate, Tim Beckham. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. And they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout. And now there are 2 gone. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gamble on the move. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In now, Mitch Moreland. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Designated hitter, Mitch
Infield in the
Moreland.
overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Brandon Crawford comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now a move over to first. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and they'll double up Crawford.
The right fielder, number 16.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Ready for another chance? Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt here, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Heading after it is Kepler. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham.
Leading off the
Flied out
the
in his
Astros,
first at-bat, so make him
center
0
fielder,
for 1 so far.
Pham.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now batting, Roberto Pedagini.
Number 9, Roberto Pedagini.
Line towards center field. Pham rounds the corner and is headed home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Number 13, Manny
Check by Hernandez.
Machado.
The pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
First baseman, number 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Morrison.
A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Second baseman, Chad.
Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hernandez comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late. You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Ripped on the ground to first. Morrison's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is standing in. Adam Duvall comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Adam
Into the windup and the pitch, and that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Gamble has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
Up next for the Astros.
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perugini. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. 2-0 now. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Back up the middle. Crawford's got it. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in. Is that it? Digging in and looking for more, number 14.
Leading off for Oakland.
Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 14.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
0-2, here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Moreland.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mitch Moreland is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Here's Manny Machado now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The shortstop, Manny.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Alex Claudio is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Alex Claudio.
Eugenio Suarez.
Number 11. Eugenio Suarez.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Jed Jerko. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 delivery. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A little roller toward the hole. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for route number 1. Ready for another.
25.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Kepler is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus.
And
we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Kepler Digging in to try it again.
For the Astros.
Steve Pierce will pinch hit here.
Hitting for the Astros, number 29, Steve Pierce.
Matt Bush gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound.
Matt Bush.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A barehand play by Andrus. Got him. Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gamble is right there as he takes it for the second out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
This is in the air to right. Gamble has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again.
For the Athletics, left fielder Carlos Beltran.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to left field. Duvall moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again. Number 14. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Molina has it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. Brad Brock enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
This change for the Astros.
Suarez is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Steve
in. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count and the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strike. Now in the box, Tim Beckham. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Up next for the Astros.
First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Ready now, Roberto Perugini. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Striding in, Brandon Crawford. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Crawford.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Into the box now, Ben Gamble. Wei-Yin Chen. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Back up the middle. The tag, and he is out on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Here now is Mike Zunino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Up onto the train tracks, but it's a foul ball. That's a shame. It had plenty of distance. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. I'm set with the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Played on the backhand. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground, softly towards second. Andrus gonna have to hurry. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Number 3.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Right fielder.
Digging in, Steve Pearce. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Pat Neshek takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And he lays off there, 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Santa Maria, game over! Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 3 minutes.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Hard hit ball to second. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, one away. Here's Carlos Correa now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now to the plate, number 41. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gamble is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Elvis
takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. At the plate, Carlos Beltran. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Batting third.
Now batting, number 14. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
First baseman, number 5.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. A runner at first with no outs here. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting 6.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Gamble has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Batting 8. The catcher, number 40. Devin Mesoraco.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Longoria rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. The average for him entering play here's in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Down the first baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And a second run is across. Throw into third will not be in time. And it's a 2-run double. Riding in once again, Park. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Into the windup and the pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Andrews is there for it, and that retires the side. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Into the box. Now, Mitch Moreland. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. 3-0 now. Brandon Crawford waits on deck. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Left side, taken in by Longoria. Throw on to Freeman is low, but Freddie able to dig it out. A nice play there. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Throw on to first gets him, and the side. Digging in to try it again. Number 41. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 41.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltran is after it, and they can't run it down. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it. Beltran makes the play, 1 away. 1 gone now in the Mariners' 3rd inning. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gamble has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right side and right into the shift. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Mike Zunino. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or 2 in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Byron Buxton now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Jonathan Scope now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gamble is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Mesoraco. He singled his last time up. Hit hard down the line. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out. Standing in, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Number 14.
Digging in now, number 14. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bregman sprinting after it. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Park. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out. Here's Carlos Correa now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 41. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton moves over. And that's the third out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
First baseman.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Marlin.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a flare out to left center. Correa into shallow left, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
On the ground, softly towards second. Reined in. So they... In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Baseman, number 3.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
First baseman,
here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Late that time for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable, even 0-1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gamble going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
The left fielder, number 2.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there, a base hit. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And this one is gone. A home run. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it. And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Number 14 is there, 2 down. Digging in once again. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Andrews ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Kiermaier will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrews. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Ready for another chance. Carlos Beltran. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. There goes Elvis. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Bregman. And the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Digging in to try it again. Number 41. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Beltran on the move. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Buxton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, so stepping in, number 14. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 14.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
To short, hit hard. Correa is right there. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fouled straight back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a looper to left. Bregman is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Jonathan Scope.
This one for Crawford at short. Fielded cleanly on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The
catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swung on and grounded foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gamble coming in. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Lifted in the air to center. Buxton giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Bregman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The catcher, number 3.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Digging in, Byron Buxton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Stepping into the box, Elvis Andrus. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here it comes now to Andrus. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Freeman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Settling in now, Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Center fielder.
Swing and a liner.
Kiermaier.
Foul. Here it comes. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kevin Kiermaier is retired to kick off the inning. Park is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. Last time through was a base hit. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Number 41.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Beltran on the move, and that retires the side. At the plate, number 14. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Striding in, Mitch Moreland. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the air to right center. Kiermaier giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
A's down to their final out now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an